Hello, my name is Gregory York, a student at Palm Beach State who's taking live online introduction to literature. And today I chose question 1 for the story called Girl from my VRA. Number 1, the question says, why would the mother figure in this story speak to her daughter in this type of manner? Why would she do it? And do you understand the reasoning? Explain what you believe are her motivations and what she's trying to achieve. Make sure to develop a focused analysis that makes a point and uses evidence, quotes from the story to illustrate and support. Okay, so number 1, the reason why I feel like the mother in general is saying this type of thing, first of all, she's not American. No, she is not American at all. I could tell by the way how she talks, because I got a mother that's straight from Grenada. She's not American. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, why I feel like the mother spoke to her daughter in this type of way is basically because, again, she's from the islands, 1. And 2, she just wants better for her daughter. She's teaching her daughter how to become a woman. She, in her own way. You know, island people got a different way of doing things than just people in America. And it's not more of, you just gotta learn from me. No, just because in her mind, she just wants to go ahead and teach her what she knows. I told my mom about this story, and she went ahead and resonated with this very well. Because my mom's from Grenada, and my grandma's from Grenada. And they taught her the same thing. How to grow stuff out their yard, how to set this up. Basically, this story is teaching how this girl, how she should have a routine, in a sense. How she has to have a routine, an organized routine, to stay nice, to stay fine, how to dress, how to cook, how to clean, to be a proper woman. I think she's kind of scared for her future, like every parent is. I feel like everybody with kids, especially, if I had a daughter, I'd be scared, especially now with this day of the internet. She's just scared. I don't think she wants her to become a big slut, because that's what my grandma used to say to my mom. I don't want you becoming a slut. I don't want you being this. I don't want you being that. I want you to just be like me. And how I see people's daughters being is like, a lot of people would pick up what they learn from their moms, especially their daughters. Like how a son would pick up a lot from their father, So why did she do it? I don't think she wants to become a big disappointment. I don't think she wants her daughter to be a big disappointment. I understand the reasoning in the story. Because while she was talking about Sunday school, she said, try to walk like a lady and not like the slut you are so bent on becoming. She even stated it in the second paragraph. She said it twice. She said it twice in this whole thing. Kid you not. She even stated again in the second paragraph that this is how to behave in the presence of men who don't know that don't know you very well. If you don't know anybody very well, then you shouldn't be out there just doing anything, But those 2 examples right there should tell me off top, oh, okay, she's that type of mother. She's a strict mother. She's an island mother. What even goes back to me even saying that she's an island mother, because even in the story, she went ahead and said, this is how you make bread pudding. This is how you make donka. This is how you make pepper pot. The same thing that my mom learned. The same thing how my mom learned how to do when she was growing up. It's the same way how she's getting taught how to grow up as a woman. You're the bread. At the end of the story, she went ahead and said, don't let the man near the bread. I'm not the baker near the man, or the baker near the bread. That's how I feel like it's stated in my mind. The baker is the man and the bread is a woman. Not everybody should get a piece of the bread. Save yourself for who you truly should be as. Be organized, know how to cook, know how to clean, and this is how you get taught to be a proper woman. Basically, this is her own way of teaching her how to become a woman, but in her way, not in the modern age, not this is her old-fashioned way. And this is a woman from the islands that's doing it. Nobody from America is doing all this. Some people from America would just be like, oh, it's okay, sweetie, do whatever you want. We'll go ahead and support you. Nah, she's not letting that slide. I can't lie. She is not letting that slide at all. But I really did have fun reading this because it made me think, like, when I have a daughter one day, because I do prefer my woman from the islands, are they going to talk to her in this type of way? Because apparently, like those two examples that I listed earlier, that gave me the whole idea for what this is going to be like, and how they were saying bread pudding, because my grandma used to make the same thing. Very strict. I didn't grow up very strict, but if I was to marry somebody who was to do that, would they do that to their child for the best of me, for the better of me? Because I want my daughter to be a great woman. I want my daughter to be a powerful woman, a strong woman who don't have to rely on everybody else to do things. This woman in this story is teaching her daughter how to just become a great woman, and just go ahead and tells her the type of woman that you should be. And that's really it. That's what all I feel like this story is. It's not that long of a story. I don't feel like it goes into that deep. It just has multiple ways of telling you the same thing. Oh, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. Okay, it's not more of, oh, this is how to be a woman in a man's world. No, it's not. It's just her way to teach her how to become a woman. And I feel like from the beginning to end, she's low-key growing up to this stuff. Like, she's hearing everything that her mother's saying while growing up to hear it at the same time. In that type of sense, I feel like. So, from what I've seen in the story, from what she said, this is the slut that I want you to be, that I don't want you to become, and the bread and the baker analogy, smart analogy. Just want you to be a normal, great woman, a strong woman who don't be just throwing herself out there, and it's more of just respect yourself. Know how I raised you. That's how island women are. I know a lot of people out there is from the islands. So, I'm not from the islands. I'm from America, South Florida, Palm Beach. But, I truly do understand this because I got people from the islands too, Grenada and all that. So I do understand the reasoning behind this. And I very much know her motivations, because sometimes my grandma would still say it. And I got people from everywhere, so, it's kind of weird that I'm the only one from America, my sister. But, yeah, that was my VRA, and I do love this story. It's a great story. It goes very deep on how to become a woman. That's why it's called Girl. It's a woman that's teaching a girl how to become a woman. Her definition of a woman. That's what I think it is. To be organized, to be nice, to be civilized, to know how to dress, to know how to cook, to know how to do this, that, third. That's what I feel like it truly is. And it's a great story. And I do love it. It's a great, deep story.